Good morning, Cubcats. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. What I want to talk to you about today is parts of a plant. You're gonna have to forgive me on the video quality until I figure some of this out with you. But I do wanna talk about parts of a plant. As our plants are going to start to grow, you're gonna see some things happening. And I wanna talk to you a little bit about what those are and what exactly that means for us. So what we need to know first is what makes something living and what makes something non-living. So anything that is a living thing, that just means that they grow and they change. All living things need food, water, and air to live. And we know this. We've talked about the human body. We know that our body has different functions, and all living things have these different functions, including plants. Then we have things that are non-living, and these are some examples of things that are non-living. These are things that they don't need food, they don't need air, they don't need water. So of course we have a football, or we have books, or we have silverware. So non-living things, obviously, non meaning not, the prefix N-O-N. Non-living things are not alive, and non-living things do not need food, water, or air. So just the opposite of what something is that is living. So here are some things that plants must have in order to grow. Plants must have sunlight. They must have air. They must have water. And they must have nutrients or minerals from the soil. Now, what makes our aeroponic thing so different, remember, is that there are minerals that are going into the water. So when we are looking at our aeroponic and how plants go in our aeroponic unit, it's going to be a little different from soil because those are coming from the liquid tonic. When a seed has sunlight, air, water, and nutrients, it will begin to germinate or start to grow. And we're going to be seeing this. And this young plant that grows from a seed, that little teeny tiny guy, that guy is called a seedling. One of the first things that we're going to start seeing as our plants start to grow, as we get into parts of a plant, are the roots. So the roots are what hold the plant in the soil and takes in water and nutrients from the soil. Again, here on the bottom right-hand side, you'll see that these are some of the different parts. So our roots are what goes below, goes beneath the soil, and those roots are reaching out to find those nutrients. If you remember when Miss April came in to talk to us, she talked a lot about the different types of soils. And those, of course, are our roots. They establish themselves in the soil. Another part that we're going to talk about and end on today are the parts of a plant. So the stem holds up the plant and moves water and nutrients through it. This is going to conclude the PowerPoint for today, and we will pick up tomorrow with part 2.